Last time out, we managed to keep 2 clean sheets that were absolutely crucial to gain the points we needed to rise up the table. Can we get 2 more today and continue our momentum? Let's find out. Run the intro. Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to Outscored, where today we have Middlesbrough and Leicester, 2 very winnable games. Last time out we got a win and a draw, one against Southampton and a draw against Chelsea. 2 clean sheets, very nicely done. And yeah, today we can progress to the 5th round of the FA Cup and rise up the table. Because if we're not out of the relegation-y battle just yet, but if we get another win, I think we're done and we're out of it fully at that point. But yeah, very important matches. Let's get into the Middlesbrough game. Alright, so here is the team I'm going to be taking to Middlesbrough. It's Martinez in goal, Dani Alves, Hefty, Mings and Young at the back, Douglas Luiz and McGinn in midfield with Labiad on the right, Trezeguet on the left, Ramsey in the middle, and Arezzo up top. We're trying to protect a few boys while also obviously putting out a decent side. Like, especially our defence is pretty strong. Like, I'd be quite happy to put that out in the Premier League, so it should be alright. And that midfielder too. Just my attack's a bit weaker, but if I win by 1 or 2 goals, that's exactly what I want. As long as there's no complications, we should be fine. And we've got a strong bench anyway to make up for it, just in case. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. So yeah, the board are expecting us to get into the next round of the FA Cup, so we need to get through this one just to please the board, really. Nothing too spectacular, we just want to please the board. Nothing really has happened at the start of this match though, although I don't really mind that as long as that's us getting our foot on the game, which by the looks of the possession stats of 71%, that's very much what we're doing. Although that's not very good at keeping possession. Giovanni Martinez with the save. That is a huge save. And Ashley Young with the mistake. The experienced one with the mistake, which is not what you expect, but seems to be the case. I find on Football Manager quite often, I'm not going to lie. People always like bring in experience. I've always found it's actually the experience that seemed to let me down. As we've got a lot of possession, but we're doing naught with it. So we might go a bit more attacking. It might come and bite us on the arse, that, but I'm thinking, well, I don't mind us losing a bit more possession if that means that we're putting a bit more pressure on them. But by the looks of it, just going more attacking leaves us more open, and that's a goal kick. They've missed another opportunity. We'll go to balanced. And yeah, because I don't really know what to do. We're absolutely dominating the game. So that's not really what you want, is you're dominating the game and you're doing nothing with it. That was a pretty naff first half, I'm not going to lie. Is there anything really? We can try and up the tempo a little bit, as we're managing to keep possession quite well already. So we can try and up the tempo just a little bit and see if that does anything for us. As we've got a highlight pretty early on in the second half. Labiad's got it. He puts it into Arezzo, puts it into Ramsey, into Trezeguet now. Can Trezeguet get the cross in? He does, but there's a block on Arezzo's shot. And I'm hoping that's kind of the end of the highlight. It is the end of the highlight. There's another chance pretty soon after. Trezeguet again, he's being quite dangerous on that left-hand side. Ashley Young into Douglas Luiz, into McGinn now. And we just got to keep that possession going, right? Keep everything flowing. Labiad, it puts it in the back of the net. That's his first goal of the season. If that doesn't say how bad that transfer has been, I don't know what will. Because I'm going to be honest, Labiad has easily been one of my worst signings on Football Manager ever. No word of a lie. Genuinely been one of my worst signings ever. I do not get what I saw in him. I mean, he's quite well-rounded, but he's well-rounded at being pretty meh. And that's just not really what you want when you're trying to improve the team. And I know we didn't spend much money on him, and we could probably get the money back if we were doing this series for multiple seasons. As Jacob Ramsey's going forward into Labiad again. It's his second goal. He's on for a hat-trick now. But yeah, so the thing is with Labiad, we would probably get his money back. But That's not really useful, is it? Like, let's be honest here. That's not useful at all. Speaking of transfers, I completely forgot to mention that we sold Jed Steer. We sold him for a couple of mil. I mean, it didn't make much of a difference to me. We got another opportunity here as McGinn's going forward. Oh, he needs to score, that man. Although I don't know why I'm complaining. We are 2-0 up, which is exactly what I want. So, again, I don't know why I'm complaining. What I will do is I'll go to more positive. We could afford to at this point. We'll bring on Matty Cash. We'll bring him down to a fullback on automatic. And then we'll take Trezeguet off just to keep him fresh. What can we do to try and mix this up? We can bring your house on. And we can bring your house to the back. And Young can go up here as a winger on support. Because he is left-footed, right? No, he's right-footed. Oh, he can go as an inverted winger. There we go. Wonderful stuff. This could work quite well. I just don't want to bring any of the big boys on. That's literally what it is. I just don't want to risk anyone because we're quite comfortable at the moment. As Ashley Young's got a free kick, it was a pretty poor free kick, but we managed to keep the ball, which is exactly what matters. And we're still keeping it again. Arezzo, Ashley Young. Oh, that would have been beautiful for him to get a goal there. Although, again, I don't really mind us missing chances. When we're 2-0 up and we're being comfortable, I don't mind us missing chances. Because then that leaves a lot of really good players playing the next match. To think we're only going to be missing Labyad at this point, I'll actually go back to balanced. And we can slow down the tempo a little bit. Just draw the game out. I really don't care. Labyad's the only one to have scored, and if we could keep it that way, that'll be perfect. But Arezzo, oh, it's a good save. And again, I would like to reiterate, I'm quite happy with this. I can't reiterate this enough. I'm really happy with this. There seems to be a free kick, and Labyad, I'm pretty sure, is pretty good at free kicks. Oh, it's Ashley Young. It's fine. It won't go in. See, it won't go in. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I'm not gonna lie. But run down the clock. 2-0 and only missing Labyad will be absolutely perfect. 2-1 will make me 2-1 will cause a few issues. Sorry guys, there might be a few more cuts in this video because I've got a right old cough at the moment. So I keep having to cough every now and again, which is not great at all. I keep having to stop my mouth from being dry. Oh, that's such a tight offside, but this guy's playing him on. I think it was Hefty playing him on. Just no silliness. No silliness. Don't do this to me. No silliness. No silliness. No silliness. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't ruin my life. Oh my God. Labyad, oh my God, Labyad's having the game of his life. Labyad's having the game of his life right now. He's saving us. Oh, Arezzo, man. What are you doing? We've got 3 minutes to hold on. Oh, what a block. I don't want us to score, and I also don't want us to concede. And we've managed to win the game. I can tell you now, I would have put that game to bed. I would have tried to put that game to bed a lot quicker if that was normal. But the parameters of this series really don't help me. They really don't help me with the way I think about games in Football Manager right now. I was literally sat there thinking, we only miss Labyad, we'll be fine. And that's a whole new mentality. Usually you bring your big boys on and seal the deal, but unfortunately that's not the case in matches like this. But luckily, we still managed to get the win, and we are through to the 5th round, which means we achieve our goals of getting into the 5th round, which is absolutely perfect. There should be the draw for that at some point, right? When is the draw for the 5th round? I don't really know. It's either miles in the future or very, very soon. If the draw is before the next game, I'll show it to you. If not, we'll get into the Leicester match. Right, so we've got the 5th round draw. I did think it would come on beforehand. Let's get through this. Who are we going to get? Please no one big. Please no one big. Oh, Liverpool! Of course it's... Right, so here is the team that we're going to be taking to Leicester. It's Martinez in goal with Dani Alves, Transabi, Mings and Target at the back. Then you got Marvellous and McGinn in midfield, with Al Ghazi, Buendia and Leon Bailey all linking up in that attacking midfield, and Ollie Watkins up top. A very familiar lineup. Was considering maybe Matty Cash above Dani Alves, but I believe in Dani Alves. I don't know why I believe in Dani Alves, but I do believe in Dani Alves. And probably Hefty's probably my best choice. Do you know what? Hefty's actually a better choice than Matty Cash at this point, so that's a good change to make on the bench. But yeah, let's get into this game and hope we can get another win. Now, the interesting part about this game is I really wish we could have Res League table. Here we go. Leicester are one of the teams that we're trying to catch at the moment, as Marvellous has just got himself sent off, hasn't he? He really has just done that. Ha. Right. Right, we're going to do something absolutely bloody ridiculous here. We're going to go for an inverted wing back. And we're going to hope that the inverted wing back fills this space here. And we're going to drop Leon Bailey back. And we're going to bring Al Ghazi a bit more further forward. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to change that much. Which sounds a bit ridiculous. But I think that can work. I think that can work. I don't know for certain, but I do think that can work. And I don't know whether I'm being stupid or whether I'm actually being clever at this point. You know, we're in those Football Manager moments where you're like, I thought of a plan. And then it either works really, really well and you look like an absolute genius, or it goes really horribly wrong and you look like an absolute idiot. Well, this is the start of me looking like an idiot. To be fair, it's a set piece. I can't really complain too much. Do you know what? That's probably the guy that the midfielder was probably meant to mark, so that doesn't help. You know, there always being a marked man. That's just the way it is. I want to see a much better display. And can I absolutely destroy Marvellous here? That was unacceptable. 10 minutes. 10 minutes into this game. We're not even rivals, really. Leicester and Villa aren't really rivals. Like, let's be honest here. Like, it's not like we're playing Birmingham, is it? If we were playing Birmingham and we got a red card, I'd kind of understand it. But to be in this situation, I don't understand it at all. As, oh my God, they've missed. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? Right, I've got a plan. Right, right. Is there a way this can work? I think there is, right? And then, yeah, this can work, right? Yeah, this can work. Unfortunately, that means I've got to take one of my attacking midfielders off. And I do, not going to lie, I do think that's going to be Al Ghazi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off Al Ghazi for Konza or Hefty. I might bring on Hefty, you know. And then Twanzebe can go in this middle bit. And we've got that going on at the moment, right? And then we've got Emi Buendia can go on this right-hand side as a winger. Perfect. And then you've got Leon Bailey as an inside forward on support. We don't need him on attack. And we've got this. Yeah, that can work, right? Yeah. And then we've filled up the space, right? We've got the defensive stability as well as maybe being able to cause some problems. I should have done that from the beginning, but I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot I had a 5 at the back formation that is known to work reasonably well. So with that being said, I mean at the moment it's actually working too well because it's kind of shut up shop. What can I do here? We've got a few options. Twanzebe's not having the best of games, but we don't really want to make too many changes there. We can bring on Ashley Young maybe, and then bring on Danny Ings. Yeah, why not? I mean, there's not much we can really do going into this final 10 minutes here, except from just making these guys attacking. Let's just really attack in these areas. Maybe put both of these on wide centre-backs. That I was trying to find the word there. Put him on attack so he goes forward because he's a bit more of a right-back sort of thing. And that can work, right? We can try that. We can encourage as well. time's just ticking away. Absolutely just ticking away here. That's the end of the game. I don't know what to feel. Because I'm not too disappointed, I'm not going to lie. Like, to be down to 10 men from the 10th minute, concede at the end of the first half, so that, you know, we should have gone 5 at the back straight away. It didn't cross my mind that we should have done that. But overall, I'm not too disappointed with that. If you told me I would be down to 10 men, I would have taken a 1-0 loss probably. But unfortunately, that does mean that we lose in the league, which does make us lose ground, and we're staying in this pack, and a lot of them are still yet to play. The next time we meet, I could be down quite easily to 13th in the league, when at the end of today, I could have been well close to that top half. So it's really close at the moment, but we've got to think we've got a lot of these boys, a lot of the boys down the bottom to play once we get past the matches that we're in right now. But the next episode, we've got 2 very important ones, Burnley and West Ham. If we beat Burnley, we go away from the relegation zone. If we beat West Ham, that's a huge 3 points, and we close that gap ever so slightly between us and them, and that'll be absolutely perfect. But yeah, that's all in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this one. Make sure to hit that like button, comment anything down below. If you're new here, please do subscribe for more stuff like this, and check out all my other stuff on the channel and my streams. I do stream every single Thursday, so do check that out in the description on Twitch. And yeah, I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya! That's a bit disappointing. Not too bad though.